Today's quote is from Geneen Roth, and I quote, "Real change happens bit by bit. It takes great effort to become effortless at anything. There are no quick fixes." End quote. Yes, yes, and yes. Real change happens bit by bit. When it comes to developing a skill, breaking a habit, developing a new habit, it takes time. It takes repetition. If you do your research on some of the most successful people, they talk about the domino effect, focusing on one main objective at a time, which will lead to the next thing, and then the next thing, and the next thing. There's actually a great book called The One Thing, which I highly recommend. If we try to do all things at once, we can't master any of them. And mastery should be the focus, right? Think of any sport or art. You always start with the fundamental skills and then you build upon them, which leads to the next point that she makes. It takes great effort to become effortless at anything. Everything in life is a progression. You can't skip levels. If we want things to become second nature to us, we have to be patient and not rush things. And lastly, there are no quick fixes. I have an entire chapter in my book that talks about the illusion of a quick fix. Sure, there's life hacks that instantly make life easier, but they're usually systematic things like using a clear shoe hanger to organize your cleaning supplies so you don't have to dig through the cupboards to find things. But these quick fixes are not associated with skill building or helping you to become an overnight success. The problem that we face today is we have an abundance of instant gratification. And so we become to expect this. We want something, bam, we've got it at our doorstep within a day or two. We want to know something, bam, Google it. Want to share something or talk with someone, bam, send them a message, jump on a Zoom call with them. So we're becoming more and more impatient, and sometimes we assume that because we have more information at our disposal, that we are automatically more knowledgeable. No. True knowledge comes from deep levels of understanding and application, and success and mastery comes from consistent effort and constant recalibration. As of the day that I am recording this podcast and video, I don't have a big following, not even close. And I may not have a large following for a few more years, who knows? And while this used to bother me a lot, I've decided to stop worrying about it and just focus on providing value because I know I offer value. I know that what I am doing is desperately needed and I am committed to my mission and my business. And I do believe one day my hard work will pay off. I don't know when that day will be, but I know it will happen. And when it does happen, I will reference back to this very podcast. But that is all that I have for you today. I hope you have a wonderful week and you'll join me again tomorrow for the traditional format of the Living and Leading with Emotional Intelligence podcast. This will be a very interesting episode as I'm bringing on my husband to talk about what it's like to live with me. The truth comes out. And tomorrow is actually our 2-year wedding anniversary. So I thought, oh wow, that's perfect. That's very fitting. But until then, live and lead with an open heart and an open mind. Thanks for watching.